All right, here's the tutorial for the pocket letter envelope, okay? Got my little instructions. I wrote it down on a scrap. The first thing you need to do is you need a 5-inch square, okay? So let's trim this down to 5 by 5. Never throw that away. We can make something with that. All right. All right, don't put your cutter too far away. All right, you're going to need it again here in a minute. All right, make sure when you take your triangle and you're putting it on your scoreboard, get it all the way over to this edge here, lay it down, and then push it all the way up, okay? And I forgot my folder. Hang on. Okay, so you're going to take this 5-inch piece of paper, you set it in right at the tip of it's here, and then it runs right along here. All right, and I figured out the first mark you need to make is at 2 1/4. So your measurements run this way on here. Run a line 2 1/4. Flip it around all the way around so you're on the opposing side. Set it in there. Mark at 2 1/4. All right. Now the other mark, you're going to just turn it so you're going to be with a corner and a side here that you have not marked yet. Set that in there. This one you're going to mark and score at 1 3/4. Okay. And then turn it again and do 1 3/4. All right. And if we turn it over, you can see the lines. See the lines there? And this is the size of an ATC, 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. All right, the first thing you need to do is cut your little triangles out where the two lines intersect. Okay? Oh, I didn't cut it all the way through. Hang on. There we go. I hate when I do that. There we go. Oh, and I forgot something else. All right, once you get those all trimmed, you're going to fold you've got 2 shorty pieces here and 2 that are bigger. Fold these 2 in, okay? Like this. All right, you see the envelope starting? Okay, now to make it so these don't overlap like crazy, right here, we're going to trim these off. And what you do, get your trimmer back, you're going to line up this score line with the 1 1/2-inch line on your cutter. So there's the 1 1/2-inch line. I know that because here's 1 and then a half. So if I line that up like this, we're going to cut that tip off right there. And so that'll just go in the trash. And then you're going to line this up with the 1 1/2 mark again. And what this will do is now you open these back up, fold these in like so, and now that gives you a 1/4 inch on this side and a 1/4 inch on this side that overlay the top of each other, and that's where you're going to apply your adhesive. Okay, and so you just put a little adhesive on here. Alright, I'm just going to put some of this tape down. Alright, and now you don't have to do this, but I want to show you guys something to kind of dress these little envelopes up. You could leave it with just pointy tips, but hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had everything over here at the table. I have this corner rounder that makes kind of a little decorative corner. I'm going to use that on these corners. And see, that gives you a real pretty way to have your finished look on the back. So what you can do is we're going to go ahead and apply adhesive to this on the bottom here, just so we seal it up. Whoops, didn't mean to crunch it. That's okay, this one's just for video here. Alright, we'll seal that down. And of course, if you slow down a little bit, you won't have like this little piece here that's driving me crazy now. I'm just going to snip that little piece that's sticking out off there. Okay. Alright, and there you have a little envelope that you can put your goodies in. And then when you fold this down, you don't even need to seal it really. Just hold that down and slide it into the pocket, because see, that won't come up once you get it down in the page slot, see? And I just love these little envelopes. And I'm gonna, I've made some for Marla's pocket letter, and I'll share those and show you what they look like when you make a bunch of them when I'm done, because right now I'm at a point with it that I'm waiting on glitter glue to dry, and I don't want to mess that up, so I hope that's okay. And I hope my instructions were all right. And you can always, that's the beauty of video, you can always go back. But remember, you start with a 5-inch square, then you're going to score it in the Martha Stewart scoreboard at an angle, at 2 1/4 on 2 of the corners, and at 1 3/4 on the other 2. Then you're going to fold your 2 small ends in and trim your side pieces by lining up the score line at 1 1/2, and then just cutting the tips off, these little tips here. And then when you fold it in the sides, apply your adhesive in the middle. Go ahead and do your punches on your 2 tabs if you want to, or you can just leave them as triangles that are pointed. Apply your adhesive at the bottom, close the bottom up, and then fill it up with goodies, fold it in, slide it in the pocket. Easy peasy. Yay! I'm glad I figured out how to do these today. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.